Hey folks, it's Trina of Trina's Technobabble. Um, Welcome to another live stream where I'm going to be testing a bunch of motherboards. And oddly enough, no mem test. Hey hardware hacker. Yeah, there's no mem test tonight because the memory's all been tested that I'm going to be using to test the boards. So, hey Carter, welcome. Yeah, so I'm here all by myself tonight. So this is kind of a bit weird, but yeah. Hi. It is, what is it? Monday the 16th. Wow. Month is almost gone. March and Tosh is coming up for those that celebrate. You check out marchandtosh.com for all the details. I don't know what else to say. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna look at what we're gonna be looking at tonight. I have a spreadsheet. What does the rest? Oh, so it says Linux, and then it says born to be root, not to reboot. So that's what the shirt says. All right, let's share my screen, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be working on. Okay, let's share screen. Let's look at my mommy board list. I'll actually see that as title. Bear with me one sec. All right, just replying to somebody. So these are the boards that we have. We have an Asus CUSL2-C. It's a socket 370, takes PC 100, 133. I think this probably takes the same memory, couldn't confirm. It's a U-Wave socket 7. Sure. Then there's an MN31L version 1.1, which is an AMD socket A or 462, both the same. This one takes DDR3, or DDR3, yeah. Can you imagine a socket 462 with DDR3? DDR333 or 2700. The other one is a good old ECS board. I remember these boards, K7SEM. That one takes PC 133. We do have an unknown board, and if you notice, I do have little thingamadoodles, notes from myself. So let me go to the desktop, Mommyboards. And what did I say was a note that said this? This is 5033. I didn't rename them, so. Oh yeah, you guys can't see because I'm not sharing the entire screen. All right, let me close out of here. Let me reshare my screen. Bear with me, I'm going to just share the entire screen. Share screen. Screen 2. There we go. Look at that. So it's this board here, boom, with no markings on it. I can't find. I looked all around the edges. There's nothing between the slots. Yeah. So, and I forgot to. I found out what socket it was tonight before the stream. So there's that one, which is. I don't know what it is. Let me see. Can I make it full size? There we go. Yeah, so what is the socket on this bad boy? It's a 370 socket. And it takes PC 100, 133 memory because of the 2 notches. But yeah, I couldn't find any info on it. So that's that. Let's minimize you. Then we have a shuttle MV21 version 1.2. Again, socket 370. I can't move this. Okay, and then PC 100, 133. Then we got a unknown board 2, which is 5035. I don't know what the heck that board is. Oh, yeah, that's this board. It has this on it. And then if we flip it around, it has that information on it. But yeah, that might be something. I don't know. Anyway, couldn't find anything with it. So, and then we have a board I never heard of. A couple of these boards I haven't heard of. Code Tenny C SEA 4404-LX Rev 1, which is slot 1. And then we got a Legend V, which is also a slot 1. So, yeah. Ta-da. So that's the motherboards we're going to be testing tonight. Seeing if they basically what we're doing is what I'm going to, when I say we, it's me. Basically what we're going to be doing. Hey, Mark. Hello. Let me share my screen again. Because I just stopped sharing as you came in. So these are the motherboards that I'm going to be testing tonight. There's a couple of unknown boards. Sorry. Let's fix that up. Unboard known 1. Just to keep the naming convention up. What's with the Canadian coders at the Olympics? I have not been watching the Olympics. Are we kicking ass and taking names? Hey, Ryan, what's going on here? Well, as you can see in my shared screen, we're going to be testing these motherboards, seeing if they work. Sticker that said boom, boom, boom on the purple port. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Carthor. Okay. I'm going to favorite that. Yeah. So, anyway, this is what we're going to be testing. Yeah. So bear with me one sec. I just go to messages. All right, so let's change cameras. So I was watching Steve's stream from last night because I was asleep. We're not actually testing the RAM, Ryan, because I've already done that. So bear with me one sec. Because I can't type and talk at the same time. Okay. So I was watching Steve's stream last night and or rewatching today. There was some cheating. Oh, isn't that interesting? Canadians are cheating? What the heck? What the heck? We wouldn't cheat at curling. We kick ass at curling. So, as I was saying, I was watching Steve's stream from last night, and he was saying, "Hey, a lot of the times people live stream, and they're not prepared." Ta-da! I am prepared. We have DDR memory. We have PC 100, 133. We got power button, speaker. We got a AMD 1900 plus Athlon, which will work. And we have this one, which I don't think works in any of the boards, but We have this processor. It's a Pentium MMX. Ta-da! Let me bring it up so you can see. Or, yeah, Intel Pentium MMX. I don't think I need that one, but yeah. So yeah, I'm all prepared tonight. Bam! Yeah. I also have a post test card. Actually, it's upside down. I have a post test card that does both ISA and PCI, and I don't think there's any ISA slots on these boards. I think they're too new. So let's move the memory over to my desk. Okay, what board? Should we do a slot 1 board first? Let's do the I Am Legend board, which is the last board. Oh, hey, this one does have ISA slots. Look at that. Okay, I think this is the Legend V board. Should have taken photos. Anyway, we have an Intel Pentium 2 slot 1 CPU in it. We have, this is why I got the memory, we have no memory. We also have no video, onboard video on this bad boy. Let me show you what we do have for ports on the back. We have USB 0, because they're way too old. We have PS2, we have 2 serials, and a parallel. We don't have any VGA. We don't have any video noodles. I'm gonna go back here on the table. See, look, Steve said people aren't ready for these streams. I think it's just Steve that's not ready. We have this ATI All-in-Wonder card, which I've been using because it just works. We're gonna put in one of the PCI slots. Look at that, we now have a video card. Oh my God, it's crazy. One thing I didn't do is look up what the heck? I did not get the manuals for these boards. I should have got the manuals. Gotta figure out a way to attach files to Excel. Let's see who else is in the chat. Hey, David. Welcome. Hey, Sad Mac. Yeah, and hey, Cass. Apparently I'm missing Cass somewhere in the chat. Oh, it's Cass, not David Starbuck. Wow, my apologies. Hey. Yeah, joined right at the right time, Cass. Sad Mac, we're just about to test the first mummy board. So again, this is a Pentium 2. I'm gonna put in the post test card into a PCI slot. We're also gonna see. Okay, there's the speaker. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I'm just looking here. Sorry, on the side. So the speaker goes here. I know you guys can't see. Just trust me. And the power, it says there. Cool. So it's easier to do it when you don't have it all connected to other things. Power goes there. I literally sat it down and forgot where the power went to. That's amazing. Taya! Old age sucks monkey balls. Just in case you don't know. All right. I have a stick. I got a bunch of sticks of memory. I've already tested these. I'm trying to see if I might find, because it's 100. So we're going to use this stick of Samsung. I think it's a 64 megabyte stick. These are sticks that I've tested and are just too small to bother listing. Ain't going to make any money on them, but they make great test sticks. So you guys can't see what I'm doing. Let me raise the camera. Let me raise the roof. What? There we go. We're going to put in and it takes a 20 pin, just takes a 20 pin ATX power supply. Should go in like this, because that's the sign that the notch is on. Why aren't you going in? What the hell? Should slide in between that. If not, I have another power supply. I'm going to use another power supply. Ah. Like, wait, where did I put that other power supply? It's right beside me. It's my old Next. It's this power supply. Oh, you guys can't see. Let me back up a little bit. Ta-da! It's that power supply. The 500 watt. I even wrote on it, on and off, so I didn't have to look at the button. I just went, oh yeah, ta-da. But this has the detachable 2024 pin. So we're going to use this. I don't see any pop caps, by the way, on the board, so I'm kind of positive that it's going to work. At least I don't see any reasons it shouldn't. I don't see any dirt on it or anything. All right. We need a VGA cable. We got a VGA cable. We're going to connect the VGA cable to the thingamadoodle. We're going to connect a keyboard. Should have not put that on top of the keyboard. Oh well. I did. A lot of people don't know. Oscars for... Yeah, okay. F off. Actually, it's my stream. Fuck off, Ryan. Okay. Question for those in the chat. Bottom or top for the PS2 connector? Because they're both black. I don't know. I don't remember orientation. Funny enough. Don't remember the orientation. Anybody have a clue? That's what, yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Top or bottom, T. Top. Okay, thank you. Love you guys in my chat. All right. So it's a top. Okay. Last board I had with this, I actually wrote like key K. I think I had an up and then M was down, just so I would remember. Okay, let's plug in the power supply. You guys can't see shit. By the way, there's my Commodore phone. So let's plug in this power supply. Let's unplug it from the other one. Let's plug it into this one. There's only one issue with this power supply, and it makes me cry. Although one day maybe I might just resolder it. I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with what. Okay. Yeah. So let's take it out. The 4-pin for the CPU. Unfortunately, the top part is broken off. So I might end up, I don't know, seeing if I can get a... Oh, I threw out that power supply. Threw out a power supply I could have used. Anyway. Okay, we got power to the going. The power supply is on. We haven't blown up, so that's a good sign. Let's turn it on. Hey, we're getting postcodes. Look at that. And we have video. Ta-da, look at that, baby. Look at that. We got video. We got some kind of, speaking of Olympics, we got some kind of gold medal. Sweet. It works. Let's go into the setup. Let's see the setup on this bad boy. Let me move my... Oh, it's one of these. These stupid setups. You can't see the... easy Speed easy CPU setup? Never even heard of that. Yeah. Sweet. There's nothing to detect it because nothing's there, but the board works. Beautiful. We're gonna need this. I only have one socket, one CPU. No, I have another one. I do have another one. Haha. I forgot to grab that. Okay. That's cool. Yay! We got a solid peep. We got information. Ta-da! It works. Great. Yay. All right. I'm going to go back to my spreadsheet for a sec. Hello. I'm going to just say, uh, oh, I don't know how to say your name. 1993. It sounds like, yeah, it could be very well overclocking. So this is the Legend V, and this one works. Okay. That's that bad boy. Cool. So we're gonna do some tear down. Boop, boop, boop. And I'm gonna say boop every time I take something. Boop. Steve gets to eat, I get to boop. This, who the hell designed this? I'm gonna show you this. So, stick of memory. Look at how close that, oh, you can't really see. Look at how close that releases to the 3-pin, or for the fan. Like, seriously, who designed that? Oh, the Legend V people. They are not legends. Okay, that's one down. 50 more to go. Cool. Hold on, somebody joined. Ta-da! What's the next board? I can't see. Hey, stranger. Maybe. Hi, stranger.
All right, let's try that out. Is that any better?
Hey, I can hear you now. Hi.
Hey. Hello, stranger.
Yeah, hey, stranger. So the next one that we're going to test is maybe you might know how to say this, Jesse. It's Kootenay.
No idea.
Okay, good to know. But it's this motherboard right here. Ta-da. So it's a slot 1 motherboard. And I need to go get I forgot to get a CPU, which I have back here. Ta-da. It's a Pentium 3. I have a Pentium 3. Really? Okay. I got the Pentium 3. Let me turn on the light. Ta-da.
Yeah, that's a 3, all right.
Yeah. So, with just a few bent pins on the front, but shouldn't affect.
Well, if that's a heat sink, who cares?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It won't affect the processor. I'm gonna make myself big, by the way. So what's new in your world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing that can be said here.
No, I get it. Yep. That's fine. We don't have a CMOS battery, so it's gonna probably beepity beep at me for that. That's interesting. There's 2 spots for caps that don't look like they were ever installed. Interesting. Maybe for like a later model or something of this board.
Well, those hootenanny guys, Who knows?
Who knows? We got a little bit of grunge on the top of that, but let's see what. Ooh, ooh, yeah. So we have USB 1 ports. Again, PS2, usual gobbledygook for this era. Let's plug in a keyboard. Well, that went in really easy. That kind of scares me. Okay, let's put in my non-stick. I just used this to test the last board, so we'll use it again. Oh, it has the. I see why it's all funky. Because it still has some of the thingamadoodles on the bottom. Well, you guys can't see it all, can you? Sorry. It still has some of the thingamadoodles on the bottom. That's why it's sitting kind of funky. Okay. That makes sense. Before, actually, I'm going to disconnect the keyboard. And again, this one takes a 20-pin,
Oh, shit.
20-pin ATX. So, but I need to find out. I may move this camera back. I need to find out where connectors go. Da-na-na-na. I mean, there's a city that's similar, Cass. If you get the okay. Power button is there. Oh yeah, this was the one with the. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but there's a few bent pins on this. There. Yeah. I need to straighten out that pin because that's. I don't know if I'm missing an actual pin for the speaker because there's only 3 and there's usually 4. Usually it's only the ends though that seem to that are you concerned about. Yeah, I remember looking at this pre-stream. I can't even get us. There we go. Okay. See if I can. Let's see if we can get the speaker on. Do do do. Mm-hmm. Boom boom boom. That is not straight. That's why. Oh yeah. I know there's a Kelowna, BC, by the way, Cass, but I don't know about this Coatney thing. This poor board's been through a wee bit. Yeah, that pin will not straighten out. I wonder if I can kind of force it on. Nope. Yeah. I need a system speaker. Come on. Play nice. There we go. That looks better. You guys, why does my camera keep going down? So you guys can't see what I'm doing. Sorry, I've been just trying to get these pins. There we go. Look at that. Speaker's on. Like a boss. All right, where does the power button go again? Power button goes there. Yep. Power button goes. Power button goes there. Cool. Ta-da. We got a speaker. We got power button. Okay. Let's plug in the tester madoodle. I didn't realize I had a P3 though. Okay. We're gonna plug in a keyboard because this is gonna complain because there's no CMOS battery in it. That's fine. Plug in a VGA to my test card. just works. I have a ISA video card here, but I just went to turn on the power supply. There's one problem. I don't have anything plugged into the power adapter on the board. That's going to make a bit of an issue, I think. There we go. Okay, so we got power. We got a system speaker, which is super duper long. I got video, All right, let's show you the test card. There's a test card. Let's turn this bad boy on. Oh, it auto turned on. That's unique. And it don't turn on. Huh. The power button's not doing anything. That's not good. It could be the processor. I think I had issues with this processor. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the P3 out. We're going to take the Pentium 2 out of the previous board and slap her in. That's interesting. So bear with me one sec while I remove the processor. Oh, great. Oh. There we go. Ta-da. Been extracted. Don't see any headers. I don't see any cooler headers. Oh, there's one. Perfect. That's what I want. Totally confirm with that P3. Sweet. Okay. Ta-da. Let's try this again. Well, the fan's going. Mm-hmm. Any thoughts, Jesse? What else I could try with that one?
I don't have any suggestions off of hand. I'm kind of multitasking here, so I'd probably just
No, it's okay.
pieces of it.
Yeah. She don't do anything.
Go get a real brand of a motherboard. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. I don't have any real suggestions.
No, I just thought maybe you might. Yeah. I mean, I'm also kind of not surprised given this is on like.
Oh yeah, that could potentially be just enough to mess things up.
Yeah, so what I'm going to try to do is run it through my ultrasonic tomorrow. And just for funsies, and then try it again. So sad Mac, stay tuned for a short on another mummy board, because I'll make a short after on like Wednesday. Because yeah, that's not. Let me put this. Okay, let me get this board taken down. Yeah, I'm gonna try running it through. Maybe with some acid. And the rest of the board. I'm also wondering too, there looks like there's a missing. Now, it might be that the chip just wasn't put on, but there is a spot for a chip there that, well, isn't there. And it does look a little grungy. So I don't know if it, I mean, Not that bad. Yeah, I'm gonna run this through the ultrasonic. Give it a bath tomorrow. And then see what it does. Okay. So that one, no work. Please hold on. I'm just gonna make a note. No work. I'll make another. Turns on. Will not host. Ta-da! Okay. So that's that one. I do have two. Now it comes to juggling. Bit of a juggling act. Okay, so we're gonna. This is the first board that we tested. I'm just gonna put the CPU back in. Maybe put the CPU back in. Why aren't you going in? The other side wants to go in. There we go. Done. And that. Stupid. Stupid. Power. That thing. Okay. Cool. Oh. Cool. All right. So that's that one. That takes care of our slot ones. And then we got. Now, was this the board that you told me about that had the writing on it, Carthor? I think it was Carthor that said it. I know I favored your thing, so I could go back and look at it.
Look at that hilariously small
Hey,
heat
Rudy.
sink.
I know, right? It's it's such a cute little board. Like the board itself is even tiny. Yeah, Carthor, look at the parallel port. If there's a sticker that says okay. Look at the parallel port. This one has a bunch of writing on it. Doo-doo. But it does not seem to say. I think that was that other mystery board. This is the one too with these stickers on the back. I'm gonna bring up the photo again. But yeah, I don't know what the board is. Besides, small. It's a cute little thing. Yeah. No, yeah. All right. Oh, let's. It does have some interesting features on it, though. It does actually have a game port. We have VJ, we have serial, we have parallel, we have two USB, we have a network, and we have keyboard and mouse. So, ta-da! And this one also takes PC 133 RAM. So I'm going to try the 100 stick just because I don't officially know what this thing takes. We have onboard video, so I don't need the video card. Let's go. There we go. Let's plug in the keyboard. Let's plug in some power. Again, this takes a 20 pin. I think these are all going to take 20 pins tonight. I don't think I have anything with the AT power supply. And this board wants to move. I want to move it. Yeah. Let's plug in the test card. And we'll plug in a video cable. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Hold on for a sec. Hold, please. Because I was silly and didn't look where things plug in on the back end. Okay. So you guys can see. Okay, speaker goes there. That's what I thought. I don't know where power goes. I'm gonna guess what the power. A lot of these boards are the same. They have a row of 5 and a row of 4 with a dud with a missing pin, and it's usually, no, I could be completely wrong, but that's usually where the power goes. So that's where I'm going to put the power. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So let's plug in. Let's re-plug in the keyboard. Let's plug in some video. Where did the video connector go? Just had the video. Oh, it's hanging down. Cool. Ta-da. Okay, and we got power. And that should be the entire board. That should be the entire board. Such a cute little board. And the board wants to keep moving because of the power cable. All right, so you guys can look at I can get this darn post test card on camera. There we go. Okay. Power. Hey, we got a fan spin. Let's see what the codes are doing. Codes look like they're coding, but I'm getting no video. And I'm also not getting a beep. Yeah. Huh? So that's it's saying, oh, so you guys can't see. Let's see if I can switch this around. Oh. Okay. So it says 2827. What does 2827 mean? Let's Google that. I don't know. 7 post test card code. See if it tells me anything. Okay. So a code of 28 or 2827 usually typically refers to the initialization of system memory or the chipset. So what I'm going to try to do, because I'm using a PC 100 stick. I got a PC 133 stick, Kingston stuff. Wait till the fan stops. Maybe it requires 133. Again, can't find any info. Oh, to put. Sorry, folks. Can't find any info. Well, can't find any info about this board, so I don't know what it requires. Maybe it requires 133. It just doesn't like 100. So I'll try this stick. Cool. Memory's in. Okay, let's see what it does this time. Oh. Hey! It works with 133. Please hold. Move the camera up. Ta-da. So yeah, turn off that light as well because you're getting glare. Ta-da! We have USB cable gets all intertwined. There we go. Please hold. Ta-da! There we go. All right. So obviously CMOS settings are wrong because there is no CMOS battery. It's a VIA C3-1 Giga Pro. Uh, is that the processor or the? I don't know. Let's run it. Let's go into the BIOS. See if it tells me.
Yeah, it could be either or. I know VIA made chipsets for a while, but I thought they also made processors at one point, but I don't know how long that lasted. Because the last place I worked at, there was some VIA stuff hanging around yet, and he swore up and down by it.
I'm going to rebootalize so I can see that screen again. Because I'll do a Google search. Sorry, guys. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. So yeah, I didn't like the PC100 stick. Cool.
I think that's a chipset.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's a processor. I lied.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, I like that Novell Network Ready firmware thing.
Right? Yeah. Oh, by the way, your thingamadoodles are going out tomorrow.
All right, great.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been dragging my arse on it. And... Okay, this is obviously going to fail, but hey, we got a working board. Yay. All right, I'm going to also make an adjustment to my spreadsheet. And I'm going to say PC 133 space works. Cool. All right, so that's two that work. Okay. Cables intertwined with my webcam. Ta-da! So this little guy works. Cool. Just picky on the memory. Mm-hmm.
It might be new enough of a processor where it has to have PC 133.
See, that's what I'm thinking as well with it. But I mean, I'm not complaining, and it is what it is. But like, that's why I have a bin of mixed memory, so I can be like, if I need it, I got it.
Cool. Historical memory pile.
Right. And as I said, it's already all been tested, so we're not testing memory tonight. I know, surprising. Okay, that's number 2 down. Number 3 is the Shuttle MV21 version 1.2. It already has a processor on it. Okay. Again, this one has, let's take a look at port and madoodles. We have the same as before. The game port, VGA, serial, parallel, PS2, network. No network. Sorry, no network. My apologies. And yeah, keyboard mouse. I'm going to try the 100 stick first. Actually, I'll just try the 133. Again, this is a 100/133 board. This is also a Pentium 3. It's a socket. Hold on. It's a socket 370 board. There we go. I need to look at it. Now I know I don't have a cooler on it. I get yelled at if people were here, but they're not here. Haha. So take that, Mark. Bwahaha. Okay. Do, do, do. And the board again wants to twist. Let's twist again. Oh, poopity poop. I keep doing this. I need to look at where the connectors go. And I keep forgetting to do that before I start plugging things in because it's easier to lift it up and look at it. So hold, please. Uh-huh. Okay, well, the speaker's obvious. Power button, not so much. I'm going to do the worst thing ever and assume things. If it doesn't go there, it goes in the bottom too. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, shoot. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. There. Okay. Speaker's kind of clear, but the power button kind of, where it's written on the board, it kind of sucks. Doesn't exactly tell me. Again, we have no CMOS battery. I do have replacement CMOS batteries for these, so I'm not worrying about it. Thank you, Amazon. Or should I say that without, am I going to get like demonetized for saying thank you, Amazon? Somebody yell at me in the... So I posted, I don't know if you saw, Jesse, I posted a short the other day, just as a farce, or I was like, okay, this memory on Saturday. I'm like, this memory's been in or Sunday. This memory's been in Rosemary. Will
Oh
it
yeah.
work? I got one hateful reply back asking me what that poop was wrong with me. I'm like, joke?
To be honest, I didn't get the joke either, and I completely whiffed on it when I made my comment on Discord because I saw other people doing it too.
Yeah, so what happened was
My
Monday or
statement's
Tuesday.
still true, but
On Monday or Tuesday, there was a meme going around with a rose, the thing Rosemary. And they said it helped memory, and it had like a picture of somebody holding a stick of memory next to the stick of rosemary. And I thought, okay, I'm going to recreate that kind of idea. That's all it was. Just a farce. Just a joke. But yeah, somebody got super mad at me and my comments on that short, asking me what was wrong with me.
some people have no sense of humor. They're not worth the time.
Nope, I didn't even bother replying. He's like, yeah, have a great day, mate. All right, I am going to put, I do have a CPU, which I realize I have back there. So we're going to plug it in, sit it on top, and plug it in. No, I'm not going to fight with trying to get the thing to lock down because they're annoying. Actually, I'm going to grab some gloves. Hold, please, while I grab gloves. This is like one of the streams where I know where everything is. VSC3U. Is it, so Cass, what's wrong with it? Because, and hey, low level retro, welcome. Sorry, I'm not catching up with the chat. Hard to see. I need to get some kind of, ooh, that's what I could do. I have a Intel Core 2 Duo MacBook from 2008 that I put Linux on, and I could actually set it up. On my bench, and then I could see the comments as I'm doing things. That would be handy. All right, let's get some thermal paste. I'm going to put a little bit of thermal paste on it. And then just kind of smush it down It's, oh, you gotta whack a thermal paste on it. All right. Yeah. Let's see what happens. All right. We get power to the board. Let's push the power button, see if I got the right two. I don't have the right two. Okay. I thought it was those two. Let's turn you off. Let's try the other two. Oh. Okay. That's not doing anything. Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to see if I can find the manual for this board quickly. So it's a Shuttle MV21 version 1.2. So I'm going to try to find it. I know I can, because I've looked it up before. Motherboard. There we go. Documentation. We got the user manual. Sweet. Look at 370, that's what it sounds like. Just trying to find the front panel connector to make sure I'm got it in right. Okay, that is the front panel. Sweet. Let's share my screen. You guys aren't bored of just watching a board sit there. Screen two. Hello. There we go. So yeah, this is, there's the board. Because we're getting no power. Not getting any fan spin at all. Uh-huh. Oh. So, see, there's where I got confused. Because if you look here, it says it's the same on the, it's the same on the graphic. Okay. So I got the speaker plugged in. There. Oh. I think I figured out what's wrong. The power button actually goes, yeah. There it is, goes up and down. Okay. Okay. And I have the power button. See, I was trying it in these two pins on the, like, towards the writing, and then these two on the top. So that's why it don't want to work. Cool. Cool. Okay. So the power button gets rotated. That's interesting. I have never seen a power button like that. Okay. Cool.
Welcome to the wild, wild 90s.
Right?
This might be early 2000s, I don't know, but same difference.
Oh. I don't plug that in right. This board is becoming a nightmare. Okay. On there now. Okay, it's on. I am not getting any. There's no fan spin in my doodle. Okay. Let's try. Oh, poopity poop. Where did I put that little? There it is. Let's try using. Where the hell the damn camera is? We're gonna use a little flathead. We gotta probe around. Cause, yeah. Unless if I'm on the wrong. No, because there it says power button. Okay. And that says panel 1. Okay. Let's turn the powers on. I'm just trying to short each set of pins that go up and down. Well, that's kind of random. What about you? No. Do. This is so much fun. I remember I had a girl that was working with me at my last job, and she thought I was absolutely batshit crazy using a screwdriver to jump her aboard. And I'm like, no, you're fine. Yeah, I am getting absolutely nothing. Okay. Beepity beeps.
So your health monitor's pissed off.
Yeah. I'm gonna go deal with that right now, so you guys can look at the fan. I'm like, what do I have on the screen? You can look at the fan while I go deal with that. And go say hi to the cats.
Only fan.
Right? Speaking of which, hopefully soon I can get my ID so I can get my Safe for Work OnlyFans up and running. And it's going to have pictures of dirty computer parts. Well, including that, like the ports that are rusted. I'm going to take a photo of that. And that will go up as nasty ports. Because I am bizarrely weird. By the way, there will be no feet pics, just because everybody's asking me about that. There might be, actually, there will be. There'll be case feet pics. So, haha. Just not my feet. All right. That's dealt with. Opie looked at me, meowed, and then rolled back over and back to sleep. She's like, oh, you're here. Go away. Sleeping. Huh. All right. Hi. I'm going to do a second winch wave. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. I can't get any life out of this. Okay, power's off. I'm going to double check I got the power plugged in all the way. There's no 4-pin for the CPU. Double checking that. All right, let's try that again one more time. Because why not? Oh, somebody joined. Oh my God! It's an Emily!
Hello.
It's Emily.
Hey, how's it going?
Going okay. How are you?
Puzzled?
I get it.
Trying to figure out, so my guts, this motherboard, I'm gonna sound really Newfoundland Canadian right now. I got this motherboard, and weirdly enough, it shows the power button is going up and down, but it don't want to turn on.
Okay. I have dealt with this before, potentially. Are you sure this is a good power supply?
Yeah, I've used it on. We've been going through a few boards already.
Did you? I was gonna say, did you try just shorting the 2 pins with a jumper?
Yeah, I tried with a flathead screwdriver.
And that didn't do it?
No.
That sounds like that motherboard may be toast, or that manual's wrong. It's the only 2 things I can. Does it look like that on the motherboard? Do you see the power button label like that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, so it could be a faulty board. That would be my instinct from that. Because
So
even if there was because it's basically, from my understanding, you're shorting those 2 pins, and they're basically letting the power supply know, hey, you can power on now. So, and that's not happening.
And hello, Francois. Sorry, I'm just catching up. So yeah, what I just did before you joined is I did reconnect disconnect and reconnect the main power.
Mhm.
Because I'm like, well, maybe that's it. And we're gonna give it one more try. Give it the old college effort try. Alright, if I can get the damn power button.
Are you gonna
Yep.
give me a hard time again about the noise on my keyboard?
No, you're fine.
Is it loud?
No, not really.
I'm sorry. I stepped on you when you said you were trying something. I apologize.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I tried the power button again. Nothing.
I think that board. There's something wrong. Have you tried metering the power pins on the power supply? Even if actually, if you really want to be clever, you should be able to short the pins on the power supply to make sure the power supply spins without the motherboard.
I don't even need to do that. I had this funny thing called
Oh yeah,
power supply tester.
well look at you. Oh god, you look like a mess on
Trina's
camera.
freaking high end tonight.
Oh god.
And the best part is I'm knowing where things are tonight. So like, what the fudge balls? Okay, ready? We're gonna turn it on.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, so the supply looks good.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the other side of that, Trina? On the left side, what does it measure? Oh, my left.
So so you're looking at these ones here.
Yeah,
So we have an 8 and a 4 pin. So you
got
can
it.
test the 8 and 4 pin. And then there's also your a 6 pin PCIe. You can also test your floppy, Molex, and SATA. So you can test your full power supply if you're getting any issues. But yeah, I've used this with so far 2 working boards. And they work. And this has been my tank for 1,000 years. So I'm just gonna call it.
It's going to be virtually impossible, but like there are traces that'll go from the power supply to the switch, but you can try metering those and see if they make it. But that could. I've never tried that before. This is theoretical.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna continue on with the rest of them for now, and we can cycle back to that. How about that?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I don't know how long I can stick around because got the kids, but
yeah, I understand
a little bit. I need some distraction.
Yeah,
Same.
I am here for you. I am here for both of you.
You too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, very long story. That's not for public YouTube.
Me too.
You want to direct message me at Discord? You're more than welcome to hear the book.
I've got a book too, and it's a hard.
And trust me, Emily will send you the book. Trust me.
It's how I process with my close friends. I'm sorry.
No, and I'm listen. I am just giving you shit for shits and giggles sakes, so you're fine.
I know, and I totally deserve it.
All right, so processor's out.
Where is
we're gonna put that one in the dead motherboard pile, and I need to update. Look at what I did, by the way. You're gonna be impressed with this.
I'm waiting for the impressed part.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Jesus, girl.
Am I a little impatient today?
Not at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you in the Trina's group thing? I don't see you, but
no.
Fine. That would be why. Okay, no worries.
And I can't add any more people to it because it's a max of 10. So, look at this. I'm slowly working my way up through. I made a list of them.
Look at you being organized.
Right. And now we're going to update this. No work. No turn on. me speak goodly English.
English.
All right, so we have that unknown board 1. I'm gonna save this. That's the next one on the bench. Ta-da, ta-da. So far we've had 2 successes and 2 failures. So this is also a 370 socket 370. So board. Ta-da. Oh yeah, this was the one. Carthor, you're the one. Oh, sorry. I need to stop sharing. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Welcome to the joys of live streaming. Carther, this was the one that you said, because this is the one, yeah, that has a number that you mentioned. And I favored your post. And hi, Emily in the chat, and hi, John, and hi, Function95. What else am I missing? Yes, there's going to be computer feed pics on my OnlyFans. Okay.
I posted my TLDR into the private chat, by the way, if you wanted to see it, since I don't have your Discord.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were on Discord, but that may be a different Emily.
That's okay. There's many of us, but I'm the only one right now.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
And speaking of, Amazon thinks it needs to help me, so I gotta unplug the Alexa.
CM.
Oh my god, my hair is terrible. You let me join like this, Trina?
You look
You're
fine.
all grown-ass adults. You look fine.
Okay. Fair enough.
You're fine.
Computer feet pics.
Yeah. It's time. All right. Oh. So Carther, I got. Yeah. Yep, that's the one. Okay, so I am going to. So Carther's pointing me. So this unknown board, or what I called an unknown board because I couldn't figure it out. This one here, cute little thing. It's a micro ATX. It is a DFI CM33TL. So I'm gonna update my spreadsheet. So it's DFI. Is anybody ever hear of a DFI manufacturer or motherboard?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I remember the days of computer shows, not that I'm that old, and so many different ones in back in the day.
Okay.
Aw.
What
So
were the stats on them? Were they any delete comment? Were they any good?
It's been so long, I genuinely can't remember.
Okay, that's fine. All right, spreadsheet's updated. Thank you, Carther, by the way. You're amazing.
I'm just following the chat. It's good.
Yeah, I know. I'm catching up on the chat as well. DFI, don't effing investigate. No, that's your current administration. Sorry.
Why does do they think I'm on caffeine? Am I giving the impression I'm on caffeine? I haven't slept much in the last 3 days, so if it does seem like caffeine, it's not real. This is pure Emily energy.
I'm gonna say, as long as you're not snorting pure caffeine, we might be okay.
No, but I've got some good ADHD meds.
Oh, sure.
All right, let's put this chip in. Why aren't you going in?
I'm not even sure where I am right now. Is this a dream?
This is a dream.
Look at you with your gloves. You're being very professional at this. Except you're touching it with your non-gloved hand.
Yeah, I know. These gloves absolutely suck monkey balls. So.
Do you not have good gloves?
I do, and they're in the dollar store, and the dollar store isn't open today.
Got it.
Family Day. So.
So here's Northeast Wisconsin's solution to pure caffeine without actually being pure caffeine. If I drink it, I'll be up for 2 days straight.
Nice.
But it's amazing, especially if you're lucky enough to have it in the glass bottle.
Okay, let me take a look at where the connectors go. By the way, this standard board connection, we have PS2 network, USB 1 probably, I'm assuming. VGA serial parallel game. A lot of game ports on these boards.
Stay off the meth. I've seen meth once. I actually really did. It was on whatever that subway is in San Francisco, leaving the airport. It was a smelly experience. It was actually, you know when they have those stereotypes on TV about like really sketchy subways, and you're like, this doesn't exist. Oh, they exist. In the span of the 20 minutes on the train, we saw multiple meth people. One person selling sneakers out of a box. One person who was so high. Yeah, the Bart. Thank you. He was so high that he dropped his milkshake and didn't even like it was all over. He didn't even notice, and he just got off the train a couple stops later. Like I don't even think he was awake. And then this one guy, I felt so bad. There was a young woman sitting like across from us, and it was very much you could tell like she's very much a young woman, professional, in her career and stuff like that. She's got her really nice business suit on, but she's wearing her sneakers because she's heading home, and she's just trying to use her phone and quiet, and all of a sudden we see this like couple little flashes and smoke, and the guy behind her lit up something, and
Jesus.
oh yeah, we thought it might be meth. We're not sure. I didn't buy any sneakers.
I was in Dallas years ago, and a guy randomly came up to me and said, "You want to buy my watch?" It's like $3. And like, yeah, go away.
It'd probably be like the watch on the episode of MASH.
Yeah, probably. It
Right, with
also
absolutely
4 to-
nothing inside of it. But
It was also 4 in the morning, which was my first mistake getting fuel in a car at 4 in the morning in Dallas. But
yeah.
lesson learned. It was, rental car. You had if you don't fuel it up, you probably pay like $10 a gallon for fuel. And
Yeah, they charge you quite a bit. Okay, so I'm not finding the front panel for this thing. I am now into French. Okay, that's not. I found where the
you're
front panel.
supposed to be able to read French. You're supposed to be Canadian.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Yeah, Le Grill.
That's all I know. Qui coupe la fromage? Who cuts the cheese?
I gotta go to work tomorrow. Okay, my work is like here, but still, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Okay, I found the front panel connector. I completely skimmed over it. Wow, that was great. Okay, so the speaker goes up here. Speaker goes there. And the power button goes that side of it. Okay. Right. The right. Cool. Okay. Let's plug in power my doodles. It also, by the way, this board takes PC 100 and 133.
Those were the days.
Yeah. And also PC, is it 6.6?
I wonder if they're gonna eventually run out of like slot,
Nope.
combinations to make everybody.
No. They'll just slightly move the notch again and again and again. Although no one can afford memory right now. I just had somebody with bad DDR4 memory. Holy fudge balls. I didn't think DDR.
Too. NVMe. Last oh god, when was that? Last summer, or maybe the summer before. Oh, it's all blurred. I was working on a project and I bought a bunch of drives and a handful of NVMe's, and they were like, the classic old generation Samsungs, like you can get or could get for like $30 for like 500 gigabytes back in the day, or whatever it was. Yeah, I was like, I hit the button. It says, "Oh, past purchase." I was like, it's like 6 times that. Oh my god.
So I have oddly enough, the board doesn't have a 3-pin adapter. I gotta check the manual again. Yeah, I went to check for. Okay, that's chassis fan. Okay, so I did find a 3-pin. That's chassis fan. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's hiding up by the... Oh, okay. It's hiding under my power cable. Yeah, I went looking for a client the other day for like 2.5-inch SSDs. What the fuck? Like, seriously, there was 1 terabyte was $400 for an SSD. I'm like, what the hell? Crazy pricing.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah. I was trying to
Fucking
before
FI.
all this happened. It's like I had this pile of Lenovo Minis that I was going to try to turn to a Proxmox, cluster to get rid of the big server. And like, so memory prices, and nope, that's going to be a while.
Yeah. All right, so we got power to the board. We got a little LED on the board. I'm trying to show you. There's the post test card. Try turning it on. See what it does. Hey, we got fan spin. We got a beep. We got a effing beep. It works. By the way, this is a Pentium 3733 megahertz. Cool. And the battery's dead. I'm calling that a win. So see, Emily, power supply works.
You're beeping.
Yeah. There we go. Sweet. All right. Time to update. Yeah. Let me see here. Hold on. I got 120 gig DDR4. Oh, geez. I got 128 gig DDR4 last week. Okay. Your name is Low Level Retro. 128 gig of DDR4 is not low level or retro. Username does not check out. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I had a new board, or I had a client who had brought his. We had the same issue with it. And this time I was able to finally get it to beep at me. I ran mem tests for 26 hours. Like I ran it overnight. And then the next morning I came out. It's all showing good. And I put in the graphics card and I upgrade because I'm using my 500 watt power supply. And the video card requires a lot more oomph to it. So I went and took it out, connected it with my 650 watt power supply because it required a 620 watt power supply. Anyway, and then the memory error came back, 3 beeps. And according to the website, 3 beeps means you got bad memory. So, yeah. And it went back to doing what it was doing. Basically, the computer would turn on, but nothing after that. Wouldn't post, wouldn't do anything. So, all right, that one works. Sweet. All right, let me update my spreadsheet. Yeah. But anyway, he was able to convince his work that it's a work machine, and they're gonna upgrade or replace the memory for him. Because the cheapest I could find, 16 gigs of DDR4, open box. So it's obviously been a return. Was $189.99. 16 gigs.
Is that Canadian pricing or US pricing?
Canadian.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm having an argument with AI right now.
Well, that's a waste of time.
I'm trying to help some friends work on something, and I'm just realizing.
Well, that's in the US. You can go get something called ATEC for $120 for a 16 gig DDR4.
Jesus. Oh yeah, this one already has a processor in it. Sweet. Don't have to think about this one. Ta-da! Look at this board. This is in ECS board, if you can't tell by the purple color, because I think every ECS board was purple.
Oh,
Or at least
I don't remember.
every ECS board I ever worked on has been purple.
My go-tos back in the day were the tie-in boards.
Mm-hmm.
The Asus, I don't even know. Is it Asus or Asus? I used to call it both, but
Yes, I'm going to
We
say
know what you
yes
mean.
because I call it both.
that was
So,
there was one that started with E, and I'm totally drawing a blank on it right now.
can't help you there.
Obviously, later I went to Gigabyte.
Elite Group was one at one point. So I don't know if that's who you're thinking of.
Which one?
Elite Group.
No. This was it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm just showing my age.
EVGA or EGA was another one.
I remember the tie-in Titan. I was very excited to get that board. Was it
So
ECU?
again, standard front panel connectors. I don't know what the processor is, but look at the fan on it. It's a Pro 2000 Plus, so you can't see it. Pro 2000 Plus, baby.
Oh yeah, 8-bit. I remember them.
Yeah.
But yeah, my only
8-bit.
experience with
Was it
tie-in was the
8-bit?
very
Oh, no, you
first
should've started with an
64-bit boards that ever came out. That was my only experience with tie-in boards.
Oh, I had a series of them over the years. I really liked them, and before I went to Gigabit and Asus.
Hey, will you? Okay, let's connect some front a keyboard and a video. Because this is an easy board for me to test. It's like all I have to do is put in memory and
Epochs. It was
Never heard of
Epochs boards.
never heard of them.
Yeah, I think they disappeared a long time ago.
Yeah.
They were a powerhouse in the enthusiast and overclocking community during
That's
the
why I never heard of
Rocket
them.
A, AMD Athlon, and early Pentium 4 eras.
All right, I'll be back. I have white goop on my thumb.
Should I read in my AI voice, because that's how I do it at work? We have a guy at work. Okay, let me actually take another step back. So they do these big infrastructure meetings every year. Not every year, every month. And because my boss is moving me around, I've been doing more of those, though I took some time off to let other people get some visibility. Doesn't matter. The guy that typically goes before me is out of Australia, so like he took that to heart with the whole AI revolution. So he just basically recorded his own damn thing going, "Hello, this is my feedback. I am an AI assistant." And it's like, I get why he did it, and it was really smart and really clever. So like for a while afterwards, here I am in front of like my boss's 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 boss, and I'm like, "Hello, this is Emily. I am here to help you," and get a good laugh across the room.
Nice.
Hey, Capon.
Hey, Gapon. Hello. Hey,
Hello,
Dork.
hello.
All right, so I'm putting gloves on because I don't know how I got white stuff on my hands.
Oh, Enlight. That was another E one, but I didn't have an Enlight board.
I think at one point NVIDIA even made motherboard.
They still do, but they're the Jetsons and the other ones.
All right, I'm putting gloves on, so bear
I
with
have
me
one.
1 sec.
I have one somewhere. I don't know where it ended up. It's somewhere in this disaster.
Yeah, that's between
Ah.
3 storage areas at the moment.
One of my projects this summer is to move my crap upstairs into the attic space. So my office is actually a work office instead of,
Well, if you want to,
Edward.
as I was telling somebody today, if you want to wait 50 years, I'll come down to the States.
I'll be dead by then.
And I'll help you.
I need, you know what? Actually, my office, even though it looks terrible right now, just a couple of days I can get this clean, but I just don't really have the spoons right now. I don't want to do it.
No, I get it.
I don't even know how I'm here, but it's okay. You're worth it. Yes.
Aw, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. TK1, yep. Oh, that's really cool. Just reading with sysadmin genre about co-location.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I don't like these gloves because they don't go on easy. So I've been fighting with them trying to get them on. Okay. I'm going to take off my left hand one because it's all buggered up, but I'm right-handed. So, hi. I'm going to do a socket winch wave with a glove.
Bend over and cough.
Wow, we went there fast.
Yeah, let's give this a try. I don't know if I have the front connector. I do. Bam. That's how you roll. And nothing. Why you doing nothing? Fans on. Fans going crazy.
Is it buzzing?
Yeah, I got a little bit of noise off the fan, but not much.
Zzz.
But I'm not getting any beepity beeps or video. I am kind of concerned though, because like if you look at this one capacitor, you see how the other three are kind of standing upright, and that one's kind of like falling over.
It needs Viagra.
Yeah. I wonder if it needs to be replaced.
What is it? What does the rest of it look like? I mean, the top isn't bulging.
No, the top isn't bulging, but I am kind of concerned because it's like, see it?
Barely.
That might be okay. It's resting. That might be okay. It just might be
Okay.
like,
Bent a bit, yeah.
yeah. It sometimes it happens. You know, it's in a box. You pick it up. But...
Yeah, that's fair. But all we're getting is that.
Oh, you don't think it's connected?
Well, I that's what I'm wondering, if it's disconnected.
Oh, internally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like inside. I'm gonna try downgrade the memory to 100. And see if it makes a difference.
Did you try your diagnostic card on this particular one yet, or no?
Thank you. I knew I forgot something. This is why I have other people on the stream, because I will forget
Well, I
something.
only like doing 4 things at once, so if you already did it.
Nope,
But
I didn't,
proceed.
and I wasn't thinking. Great, thank you.
I'm here physically, but not mentally.
Yeah.
Should I dye my hair purple?
Totally,
Sure.
do it up.
Hmm.
Okay, so what are we stopping at? Oh, hey! It now boots.
That's
And it's,
Oh.
yeah. We have a Pro 1200 Plus in it. Cool. So maybe it's the DDR3 it doesn't like. I've had a couple boards that were, another board that I had to switch memory and it worked. So,
And maybe a
Cool.
little deoxit wouldn't hurt either,
yeah.
depending on how long this board has been out of commission.
Although all it's saying right now is wait. It's officially not. Let me turn off that other light. So yeah, it's just telling me to wait.
Wait.
And I don't know why. I'm gonna try rebooting. Is it locked? Let's find out. Nope, it's not locked. Okay, well, that's a good sign. Hit delete if you want to run setup. Let me reboot again. Because it seems to hang trying to... I don't know what it's trying to do. Oh, excuse me. Hey, we got into the setup. Okay,
Never mind.
cool. Cool.
Sweet. Free delivery tomorrow. I like where that's going.
There we go. All right, so I'm gonna say it works. I'm gonna play around with it a bit tomorrow. Tonight is mainly, will they even turn on at this point?
Soyo. Oh my god. Shuttle. Oh, Super Micro's still around.
Yes, they are.
Oh.
I actually have, Emily, funny that you mentioned that. I've actually tested a shuttle tonight.
So the 8-bit, Epochs, and Soyo brands fell victim to the capacitor plague of the mid-2000s, where there was a faulty
there's a
electric
name I
lytic
haven't
formula.
heard.
I'm sorry?
That's a name I haven't heard forever. Soyo.
Yeah, and apparently they used to bulge and leak and massive failure and warranty claims, and that was kind of the end of them.
That good riddance.
And now it's
By the way, if anybody would like to buy a Soyo board, computerswithpride.ca. I'm just saying, I have one, and it works, and there's no bulging capacitors. Surprise, surprise.
And she'll even ship to shithole countries if you ask nice.
Yep. Yep, yep.
And
All
hello,
right.
Jack 68K.
Hey, Jack. Hello, hello. All right.
Wow, that's a lot of purple votes. Huh, that's disturbing. Maybe purple highlights. I think my boss's boss will think with purple highlights.
Yeah.
Is it against the handbook? No, go for it.
Oh, we just took training about that. We're not supposed to judge people on that stuff, so you're right.
Well, it's the last place I worked at. They actually passed a considerably eased the requirements on hair color and tattoos. And it's like, well, you can color anything you want. It's just don't tattoo a swear word or something was basically what it was.
That says a lot, but I guess
Yeah.
it's pretty flexible.
Yeah. Well, they're not flexible in anything else, and there's a reason why I don't work there anymore. But
Okay, so this is this board. Look at
I
that
like
little,
that board.
right?
That looks like professional. You know, with
It even has a 4-pin on it.
Enterprise.
Sorry, you can't say. It has a 4-pin on it. I don't know what the little fanny madoodle's for, because there's the CPU.
is that the? Oh my god, I'm getting old. Is that an AGP slot? Yeah.
Yeah, AGP.
Oh
Yeah.
It's been forever since I've seen one. I've been like hanging around with like the late '80s tech lately. I haven't gotten into the 2000s.
Yep. So this is an AMD mummy board.
Socket 462.
Yep.
That was impressive.
Yep.
Ooh,
And
lucky guess.
I have an 1800 plus AMD Athlon that will work with this. Ta-da. It's almost like I was prepared tonight. It's crazy.
Talk about having spoons.
Tell ya.
Can I have some, please?
Totally.
I just need like 1 or 200. It's not a lot.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna use. Funny enough, I'm gonna use an Intel CPU cooler on the AMD because all I want to do is see if the fan spins. And this one takes DDR memory. We're moving up in the world. And guess what I tested the other day? A bunch of DDR memory. I know, I'm crazy. And this is crazy, but here's my number. So call me maybe. And I'll stop singing at this point.
Yeah, you might get demonetized for that one.
Listen, if they demonetize me, I deserve it because that was horrendous. So demonetize away. So yeah, this is an M as in Mary, N as in Nancy, 31L version 1.1 motherboard. And I found out where the stuff goes. So the power button goes there. I looked at this one tonight. The nice part is it's all color coded.
Since I've been playing with that 8-bit CPU design in Antares, it's weird because it's like I've been getting more of an insight into some of the technology and how it works on some of these older boards, and it's really fascinating.
Nice.
It's a miracle they even work.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me.
All right, so we need a 20 pin. Goes the other way. We need a 20 pin. And for the first time, and by the way, if anybody has a dead power supply and you have a 4-pin like this, I would love to get it off you. And here's why, because if you look at mine, it's missing the little top part of it to eject it. That broke off. But I have a workaround. It's called use a little flathead screwdriver and kind of wedge it in between, and it works. Okay. So let's plug in a keyboard and a mouse and boot her up. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. So are your kids like my kids, Emily, and sleeping on the bed?
What, the
Curled
furry
up?
ones? The furry ones or the not furry ones?
Yeah, no, the not free
Yes.
ones.
Ah.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, my son chilled with me last night because we hadn't seen each other for a while, so he wanted to give me some
Nice.
company because I was having a rough time. But he'll be back in his bed tonight.
Cool. All right, we got a green light on the board. It's always a good sign.
Roll for this.
Okay. Huh. And then we got a red light. Turn on the red light. I'm gonna turn it off and on again. So up here by that 3-pin power, when I turned it on, there was a red light. So there's a, let me show you. Here, let me turn off some lights. Boop, boop, boop. So we have a green light kind of here. Ta-da. But by the 3-pin fan connector, a red light came on. This is interesting. After turning the board on. So let's do it again. See, and as soon as that red light comes on, the board shuts off. So what does that indicate? Anybody got any guesses? Yeah. Yeah, this takes 2,700. I found out. Blah, blah, blah. I checked for shorts. Yeah. Air condition. Yeah, I don't know. As I said, it just oh, it's a shuttle. So this is another shuttle one I have. I did for some reason did not. I'm gonna update my spreadsheet. I did not know. Yeah, I got that right? Yeah. Okay. I for some reason did not put in the word shuttle. Okay.
Oh, that's lame. Wait. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna try Googling that. There we go. Let's see if there's anything in the documentation. There's a user manual for it.
Yeah, that's
Red light. Red LED. Nope. Neither of them are coming up with anything. So yeah, so the board is this. And as I said, I'm gonna see if there's a troubleshooting. No. Load failed safe defaults. No, that's all the main menu. Entering the BIOS, software utility. That's connectors. Okay, so there's no. Okay. Let's try red. So there's nothing under. Shut. There's nothing under red light or red LED. And make everybody the same size because you're just looking at the board. Red LED on a motherboard, particularly one that can shut down or failure to boot, indicates a post power on self-test error, usually related to critical hardware.
Well, duh.
On the shuttle MN31L version 1.1, which is an older socket usually it's a failure in the CPU, RAM, or power supply, and it could be the CPU, and I only have one to test it with. No, I don't. I have another one.
Must be.
I have another one because the last motherboard that we tested, the ECS, also is a socket 462. So we can pop the CPU out of it. Cool. That's what we're gonna do. I thought that CPU was working. It might not be though. I'm gonna find out. Alright, let's unplug this, make sure I get it off. I don't have a great LED, but anyway. Okay. Only thought this was a working CPU. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Or maybe it's failed sitting there. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let me come over to my desk for a sec. As Emily types a book away.
Would I do that?
Yeah.
I had to turn on the camera for a minute.
No, it's fine. You're all good.
Let me get out my work keyboard and then we'll really be typing the book.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
All right.
I have an IBM Model M at work.
Let me change my socket for my screwdriver. Do. You'll do. Yeah, this ECS should also have the same processor. And we've seen that this one works, so yay. I could see underneath the stupid sticker. They put a sticker over the one of the ends. And if you remove the sticker, you avoid the warranty.
Well, the government will come after you.
I know, right? Crazy. All right. Ooh, this is like glued down. I got the screws out, but she is super glued down to the. I can't get the processor off. Okay. I'm trying Gutbomb's favorite technique, twist and pull, and it's not working. This is not working. Holy jumping. Why would you leave? Okay, whatever. I got it off. It was like stuck to it though, pretty solid. Oh. Well, I know what I'm shopping for tomorrow. So this is the other one here. Ta-da! And for some reason, it has a sticker on the CPU cooler, but it's also not socketed. It's like on the board, and I am not. It's just like, look at all those pins. I am not removing all those pins.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Jiminy Killikers.
Yeah, I am not futzing around with that. So yeah, so I am going shopping for a socket 462 processor tomorrow, it looks like. Just to make sure there's not a board issue. All right. Well, let's unplug it.
Well,
Let's unplug this. That actually goes with this one. Ta-da. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay. So this is what I have to do to release this one. I have to get in underneath the bottom part of it and kind of pry it out.
Hey, you're a...
There we go. Ta-da. Okay, and take out the memory. This is the only board that I need DDR memory for. It's funny. Ta-da! Okay. So that's gonna go into my pile of... Okay, so need to make a note. Ta-da! So the shuttle one, gotta put no work. Need non-working CPU. Is a die actually chipped? No, it's I mean, I could like desolder it and yeah. That die is missing a chunk. Which CPU is missing a chunk, John? This one here? The one that I was using? Doo-doo, this bad boy? Yeah, I don't know. I thought I pulled it out of working system, but I could be wrong. Haha, I got another socket A and I can't test it because, yeah, same socket. Okay. So that's gonna go there. That makes that easy. Last board! And this one is a socket. So this one here is an Asus CUSL2-C. We can nicely see the label down here. Ta-da! And there's the Asus logo. So this one's going to be, and it's already got a CPU in it. So I'm going to put 100 in this, just because it's a bit on the older side. Although, interestingly enough, no ISA slots on it. It does have one of the AGP slots that will nicely test any AGP. Where are you going in? Oh yeah, that's what I do. Okay, perfect. Let's plug in the post test card. And John, I'll come back to you in a sec, bud. I know I asked you a question, then I kind of walked away. I'm gonna need to look up the motherboard manual for this so I know where the front panel goes. So I can come back and see if John's anything. Yeah, it's missing a chunk. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Not good thing you're going shopping, anyways.
yeah. Pick up one off eBay. It should be cheap.
Place where Justin later regrets things.
Yeah. I knock on wood. Haven't had any issues. So, where is it missing a chunk, by the way, John? And hello to all 13 viewers. By the way, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new. I just passed the other night. I just passed 500 subscribers. So thank you all for subscribing and putting up with my shit for this long. All right, the retro web. Let's go to the retro web and look up the documentation. There we go. They got the manual for this bad boy. Let's find the front panel connector. Because nothing's marked on that board. Let me see. Pentium 3. Okay. So I'll take a Pentium 3, either 100 or 133 megahertz. Yeah. Or a Celeron 66 megahertz.
Celeron, baby.
The center die has a chunk missing from the... Oh, okay. Trina, just microwave it. Good as gold. Yeah. Hey, CDI. Yeah. Oh, the soldered CPU. Well, that was the one that was working, actually, because that was the board that I tested, and it worked. I thought it was...
Oh, what the?
But it's not a socketed one, so... Interesting. Yeah. A bunch of jumper settings. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. There's the CPU. Down we go. Down, 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 down. Down, down. There's the mic. Eventually we'll find it. I don't know why they put the front panel setup so effing far into the manual. There we go. Found it. That should be first thing. Anyway. I complain because I'm old and cranky. Alright. So okay, that goes on that side. Okay, speaker goes there. ATX power goes there. Perfect. Cool. Do, 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 do. Where did you go? We'll take a look at those AMD CPUs in a bit. Just want to get this last board tested. So bear with me, please. Let me go back and take a look at those CPUs. So it's 1, 2, skip 1, 1, 2. There we go. Okay. We need a video card because this has, for onboard I/O ports, we have PS2, USB, serial, and parallel. We got no onboard video.
What the hell, man?
I know, right? Okay. I'm gonna put the cooler
I'm probably
on.
gonna need the drop in a minute, Trina, for the kids.
Yeah, no, you do what you gotta do. Just let me know before you drop.
Will do.
Okay. Just stay long enough. I only got one board to go, and we're almost ready to test it. So
I'm trying. You have no idea.
I swear it's not going to take that long. I just got to get a keyboard and video connected, and we can flip her on and see if it blows up. Because we have not had any explosions, so, kind of a little disappointed. I'm always the one on people's streams going, I hope it blows up. So, if I say it on other people's streams, I got to say it on my own. Can't be that kind of person. All right. We got everything connected. Let's give her a shot. 3, 2, 1.
Blast off?
Oh! My power supply is not plugged in.
That would do it.
Well, I'll do it. There we go. Now we got a green LED. Imagine that. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh! Well, that's interesting. Okay, so as you see here, there's 4 dashes, right? Last time I got 4 dashes. I got nothing on the monitor. On another motherboard, that is. But this is booting up. And it's asking me for the megahertz, the processor info. Cool. Ta-da. But I still have dashes. I don't understand.
Maybe because it didn't fully post. Because
because maybe it doesn't know what the. It is totally locked up. Yeah, I can't even delete it. This might need a bit more. I'm kind of getting. Remember how you said I had so many spoons?
May I have some, please? I could totally use a couple.
I'm running out of them. That's why I was saying. Remember how you said I had so many spoons?
I'll talk to you about it later, Trina.
Yeah, I know. Uh-huh.
Thank you.
The card comes on. All right, I'm going to play with this one later on. We kind of got it working. We kind of don't. Yeah, no smoke. None of them have blown up. All right, let me come back on cam. Hi, folks. I'm done.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I still got dishes to do.
I still have kids to deal with.
I still have dishes to do too.
I'm hiding right now from the world. Ironically, YouTube. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. All right, so this last one's kind of a bit funky. I might run them through ultrasonics. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you to Jesse and Emily for joining me here on the stream tonight. I thought it was just going to be little lonesome me for a while.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was actually chair dancing for a lot, so before the stream. Glad nobody came in early. So yeah, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, do the usual good things. Check out trinastech.com. There are a link to all my online presence, including my coffee account. I need to buy a known socket AMD processor. Give me some money.
Give me some money.
Give me some money so I can buy it. But yeah, on that note, thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, thank you to my 2 wonderful co-hosts. Amazing, both of you. Yeah, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.